Hello everyone! Hello everyone! I am Mecha42, your favorite YouTube harpy. So I am recording this and I'm going to throw it over on the live channel later. I will unlist this stream. Hello everyone! Oh my god, holy crap. We have a lot of people waiting. That's kind of awesome. I didn't think we would, so that's kind of cool. Alright, shut up me over on my other screen. I've got it up on my other screen. I have the window open. It's like nice out. I've got the... So that's why it's like bright light. Super bright light. So hello Derbzilla. Hello Sith Lord. Hello Shifty. Hello Atsa J. I don't know how to say your name. Hello Eric Draven. Hello Sith Lord 3827. Hello Sarah Farmers. Hello Jack Peterino. Hello everybody. Oh man. My voice is shot today. Hello DJ Odyssey. Hello. My voice is shot. I'm like trying to figure out like if Star Trek Las Vegas is gonna be worth going to. I can't afford it, so I'd have to do a little bit of e-begging, but I'm trying to decide, okay, is it like worth it to set up a GoFundMe to try and e-beg for it? Because like it's one of those once in a lifetime things that like I think I would regret it if I don't go, but at the same time it's like I don't know, it's so irresponsible to do it, right? And hello, Hunky Chunky Funky Monkey. Sith Lord looking fabulous. Oh, thank you. It's the lighting. I don't know if it's the lighting. I did change the camera just a little. I tweaked what direction it's pointing, so it's gonna hopefully be a little better. I'll be a little more centered, hopefully. I don't know. Work is dragging today, so your stream is quite welcome. Well, thank you. How has Star Trek Discovery not been sued off the air with ripping off that video game? Because they have better lawyers. Because they have more money and better lawyers. That's the thing. Oh, long time listener, first time caller. Well, welcome. But yeah, no, Star Trek Discovery is being sued. It's just, they still go. They still keep on going. But yeah. Oh, so I did something here. Can you guys see this? I don't know if you guys can see this. I did set up a month-long thing. Here, let me make this a little bigger. I put it up through Streamlabs, the Streamlabs link. That one that Nightbot just popped up. That would be what this is for. I don't know where I want to put it though. It's a little big. Giggity, that's what she said. It's a little big here, but if we kind of squish it over there, maybe. We'll go there. I don't know. But hey, if those idiots like Jamie Marchi and or no, it's Jesse Pridemore, if that bitch can go and like beg for money for rent, I can beg for money for a Star Trek convention that I would actually be working from. So I would be like, you know, doing videos and shit. I would actually be doing something instead of like pay my rent because I can't adult. Those fucking Kickbeak people, right? Discovery of Star Trek on heroin. Well, no, then it would be entertaining. Then you would get something like Pink Floyd level of greatness if they were on heroin. I like science. I also like science, right?
I like science. I like money.
Yeah, here's where we get demonetized.
I like science.
I like turtles.
I like science.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
I like science.
I like this one.
I'm incandescent. Well, thank you. He may like it, but he can't spell it. I know, that's one of those things. I think I want to do another one with just all the crazy what the fuck moments of Unicorn Store. That's another video I want to do. Hello, Scravage. Hello, Eric Draven. I think the guy from Idiocracy like a bit more than money. I think so too. So hello everyone! You just got here. Eric Draven likes boobs. I think we all like boobs. I made a video that automatically got demonetized because we're talking about the boobs in Mortal Kombat. And that's one of the things, right? That's one of the things that absolutely does, you know, matter is censorship of like cleavage in video games. Video games are fantasy. They're fun. They're supposed to be fun, right? And when oh, thank you so much. Sith Lord 3827, thank you so much. 420 super chat. Hi, my favorite redhead. Anything to help you go. You know, I could probably set that up where I can add the start money. I don't know, because Streamlabs is a different thing. This is why I don't know how to do that, how to add that, because then it would show up 420 towards the goal here. I don't know how to do that. How do I do that? And I can't do that live. I'll figure it out though. I'll write them down and then I'll add them to the goal there. But of course that's a totally different pot. But thank you, I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. I need to move this. This is like bothering me. This is like really bothering me. Maybe if I put it up here. There, if I put it up there, it's not in my way. Alright, I'll put it up there. It feels like it's on me. It's on me. Get it off me. Get off me. Just embrace the boobs. Don't fight it. Not even my final form, Jeremy. Hello. That's kind of how I am. I feel like every time something like happens to my channel or to whatever, you know, in my personal life or whatever, like, okay, you can't just think that that's gonna be the end of it, right? Excellent. Oh, holy shit, thank you so much, Hunky Chunky Funky Monkey, $5 Streamlabs. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, now I'm going to move this over here because I forgot my pop-ups are there. All right, on top of my head. On top of my head. Is that good? But thank you so much, Hunky Chunky Funky Monkey. You guys are so sweet and amazing and awesome. So I think I'm going to actually set up a proper GoFundMe at some time. I was looking into that. I did something wrong. I did something wrong on there. But I really appreciate you guys. Always embrace the boobs. That's the thing. We need to always embrace the boobs because boobs are not only a thing of beauty or a thing of pleasure, they are also a thing of nutrients. Yeah, every mammal has them at some point, right? Give yourself to the boob side. Yeah, how's everyone doing? Oh, something stuttered on my OBS. Something stuttered on OBS. Why did it do that? Hopefully you guys didn't see anything weird stuttering, because I didn't, like, change anything. Okay. I'm not seeing any audio either. But that's because my audio is underneath where I can't see it. Good. I was watching your Motor Combat Boobs video, and I saw your live. Had to run over there, so I'll watch it later. Well, thank you. Yeah, I've been putting up, like, 1,000,000 videos a day just in hopes that 1 or 2 will get enough views to, like, matter and do something, you know. Plus, like, there's so many subjects I want to talk about. That's the thing. Like, I put out like 3 videos in the hopes that 1 of them will go out with notifications. At least 3 videos a day. Sometimes I'm putting out like 4 and 5. I'm putting out like a couple overnight, 1 at like 2 or 3 in the morning, depending, and then 1 at like noon, my time of day. So, which is overnight for me. I know I roll out of bed at like noon because I'm up all night with the other streams and stuff, but it was strange. I felt a disturbance in the force. Sometimes that happens on my channel. Sometimes, like, the chat will just freeze, and then it'll kind of start scrolling. Also, the other thing, they're trying to censor us. You need to go over to live chat, and that'll actually play all of your chat instead of just top chat. I'm the only one getting a little warm in here. Are you getting warm? I'm sorry if you're getting warm. Yeah, I don't understand what's up with, like, how YouTube's changing. Ooh, viewers are seeing experience. Video output low. Video output is low. I don't know why that is. Am I downloading something? I wonder if I'm downloading something in the background. We got low video output. Don't feel bad. I've been on 3rd shift for 18 years. I know, I normally get up to 11, but that's because I have difficulty. I'm sorry. So hopefully, I'm gonna put this in chat. Don't know what's up with that. Looks fine to me. Okay, so it's not receiving enough to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. I don't know why that is. I don't understand why that is, but it's just doing it. It's something weird, and I don't know why. Now that's another thing to worry about, but it's like, welcome back. Yeah, I know, I gotta pause it. Alright, so what else is running in the background? I need to turn off that. I need to turn off that. Anything else running? Excellent. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Francis Delano donated $5 through Super Chat. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that. You guys are so great and amazing. No buffering here, Mecha, just low resolution. Okay, so that's what it's doing. It's giving me super low resolution, even though I only stream at 720. That is interesting. That's really interesting. I'm like getting all green. I'm like getting perfect, and I'm only at 30%. You need to shut down the waifu simulator. I wish. Yeah, YouTube's run by boomers. Hello, socially impaired. No, YouTube, I don't know what they're doing. Like you try and keep a set schedule on something and then you just can't. For me anyway, because YouTube's gonna screw up something sometimes. I can't even keep a set schedule. But yeah, I'm gonna try and figure out how to like add the super chat stuff into this total above my head here. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm not gonna do it while we're live because I'm trying to figure out why it's buffering right now. But it's Mecha rap. Has it been rapping? Oh no, I hope not. All right, well let's see if the I Like Science video is gonna do it. I wonder if they're trying to strike that. They probably aren't. I don't think they would be. I don't know. Is it gonna?
I like science.
I like money. Yeah.
I like science.
I like turtles.
I like science.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
I like science.
I like this one.
See, it's transformative because we put the thing on top. Alright, so now what did it do? Video output low. Alright, it's still video output low. Fine. YouTube, figure out your shit. YouTube, figure it out. Because I'm putting, like, all my all here. I'm really putting my all here. Fucking YouTube. Every day there's something. I also like turtles and big butts. Well, you're in luck. Everyone has a big butt. What's your big... No. Now here's where we start quoting, like, what is it? Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Hi, Mecha, how are you doing today? I'm doing good. Alright, it's something with my Streamlabs, or something with OBS. I wonder if it's because I didn't update it. It's too late to update it now, but it's, like, stuttering like crazy. Alright, what's going on my computer? Are you downloading Windows updates? It's always Windows updates whenever something stupid happens. Don't worry about it, alright? I'll try not to worry about it. Now looking forward to upload my 7.5 hour stream later. Drunk on Taco says, yeah, that's one of the problems is like I always end up having to like figure out which ones I want to upload. Oh, thank you so much. Scrappage donated 666. Hail Satan. I mean, hail Becca. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. What do you think of Endgame revealing Captain Marvel has telepathy? I didn't know it did reveal it. Was that in the most recent trailer? It wouldn't surprise me. Bitch can, like, single-handedly defeat spaceships and lasers, so of course she can. Of course she can have telepathy. And no, I thought she just had the pager. That's how she knew it, but... It is 7.5 hour watch-along for WrestleMania Sunday on Twitch. Oh, those are fun. Those are fun. Thank you for subscribing, Franco Vibe. Thank you so much. Hannah, I like games from Caroline. What's Caroline? Is that a video game? Is that the one? Is that the video game where you're going through and it's like a puzzly anime game? I don't know. I never played it. I don't like puzzle games like that. I don't like 3D object puzzles. Those bug the crap out of me. It's like, fine, let me just look up a walkthrough. Let me get from point A to point. I don't have the time to sit there and like figure out and learn new games. That's one of the problems. Venom Broly. There's only one real Spock, and he played in the series Heroes. That's not the real Spock, though. That's still an imitation. He's still not Leonard Nimoy. That's Kelvin Spock, right? Oh, you guys, so did you see the new picture? Let me see if I can find it. This was going around on the internet yesterday. This might be why he has a beard. I'm just saying. I'm just going to put it out there. This might be why Pecker Spock, as Doom calls him, Spork, Spock, whatever, has a beard. Because he looks like a 6-year-old with a bowl cut with the hair. He looks so young. Some audio in the background. The recent Endgame trailer, we can hear her say, I have telepathy when Thor is approaching her. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't hear that. With the beard back on. I know. Why did the I Like Science Inc. sound completely stupid? Because it is Star Trek for people who don't like Star Trek. But at the end of the day, it's just Star Trek for people who don't like Star Trek. And it's... yeah, the beard's probably to make him 25% different. That too. That too! The resemblance to Leonard Nimoy is uncanny-ish. The dude needs a beard. Shazam. My name is Captain Marvel. No, see, Shazam was good. Shazam was really good. I liked that movie way better than Captain Marvel because it was just more entertaining. It was like, here's your superhero setup. But they set up the villain first. Like, they did a great job setting up it made sense to have a movie about him instead of just here's a backstory about a character that's coming in last minute. You know, no, this one actually made sense. This one made sense to be a superhero movie because you set up a villain and a superhero with very similar backgrounds. They both have this sort of like just the past of being abandoned basically and abused by their families and unwanted in a lot of ways. So you see the difference between somebody who is just a good person and somebody who's just an evil person because they kind of had similar backgrounds. That's what I liked about it. Sorry I haven't been around for your live streams lately. I've been entertaining my grandkids. No worries. I've been not able to live stream for some of it, like for like last week with the strike and everything. I just couldn't live stream. Now I can't live stream because I've got a red band up at the top. Oh, now it went green finally. It must have been YouTube just doing some update again. It seems like they're constantly updating, and that every time I update, or every time YouTube updates something, then I'm getting like little kids slime videos in my recommendations, and then all my notifications stop working and I get unsubbed from channels. So pretty much every day you almost have to unclick the bell and re-click the bell if you want to be notified, and that's kind of why I've been putting out 3 and 4 videos a day. But I want more Orville. I want more Orville too. And Brie Larson is on heroin. Is she? I wouldn't wish that on anybody. It's kind of bad. Hello, Mary Mayhem. Welcome. Go check out Mary Mayhem's channel. We did a little fun thing for karaoke on Saturday. Was it Saturday? God, I don't remember what day it was. And we got her a webcam. So if we can get her a webcam, we can do all kinds of cool stuff for charity streams, and we could get my ass to Vegas. No, shameless plug. We can get my ass to Vegas. Stephen B. Roberts. Hi, Mecha. Love your shows. Was curious to ask if you like the old Planet of the Apes movies on TV. Yes. Oh, I watched them. I don't remember watching them on TV, but I had the box set on VHS back when you had to like go and find the widescreen ones. Yeah, I had it. I wish I still had them. I liked those movies a lot. Here's the thing. Okay, this is gonna sound weird. I like the new Planet of the Apes movies so much I cannot watch them. They're so good I can't watch them. Especially like once they like I saw the scene where they're like shooting an ape in the back of the head. I'm like, oh no, I can't. Not with animals. Even if they're sentient, intelligent, no, not animals. So they're so good I can't watch them. Yes, it was Saturday. Yeah, if you wanted to hear me singing, I'm over on that stream. If people want to hear me sing, I'm terrible, but. Let's see, almost everyone gets those recommendations. Clownfish and Gary also complained. Yeah, and I know I'm getting them like whenever I click on like a Flash video, Yellow Flash's video. You know, it's fine if you want to show me, like, I can see if I'm clicking on something that I don't normally watch, like Comics Gate stuff or comic book things, the Kick Vic stuff, because I don't watch anime stuff, so I can understand you'd be like, okay, you're watching this about this anime voice actor, maybe you want to watch a Dragon Ball video. Don't suggest like little kids slime and castles and that Ryan's toys shit. Like, fuck Ryan, fuck his toys. I don't need that. Simon Wells, gonna ask my girlfriend to marry me as she sits in the DeLorean next to. Oh, she sounds. If she goes for that, she's definitely a keeper, man. That's awesome. Tyler Preston. I remember that Japan made a live-action Planet of the Apes TV show that even had ape ninjas. I kind of remember the Planet of the Apes TV show. I remember them riding around on horses a lot. I didn't really watch a lot of it. Didn't they have a cartoon also? I know they had the show, like the TV show in the 70s. And I think they had a cartoon. God, I wanted that giant ape head box set that they came out with a few years ago. Where they had like the mask. And they had like all the DVDs inside of it. I wanted that. I just could never get it. You're going to Star Wars Celebration also? No, that's another fun. It's just whatever I can get money for first. Not after just moving. It was just too much. And I was such a small channel when I had the opportunity to get tickets to Star Wars Celebration. I would love, don't get me wrong, I would love to go. I'm like actually kind of really depressed that I can't be there this week. Just because there's just no way I could. I mean, I could probably get a plane ticket, but and just show up for like a couple of days and hang out at the hangout. But yeah, it's such. I wouldn't be able to go into the celebration probably. That's the thing with Star Trek Las Vegas. I don't know if I would be able to go into the thing either. Like, I don't know if I'd be on some watch list from CBS because they hate me. That's the thing. That's the real test. Like, if I show up to Star Trek Las Vegas and they're like, no, that's that redheaded bitch who cost us all this money with CBS All Access, and no, she's not welcome here. But that's all right. Yes, I remember Cartoon Planet of the Apes. Oh, nice. Let me scroll back. I don't want to miss anything. A lot of the CG YouTubers suggest kitty shit for some reason. Videos suggest kitty shit. Yeah, that's weird. I think that's just part of the new algorithm. I think that's just a new thing they do. I got a Planet of the Apes Blu-ray box set. Nice. Do you watch The Expanse? I haven't tried it yet. I watched like 5 minutes of it, and because of like the cinematography and the blueness, and it was doing the same thing that I hated with Discovery, where it was like swooping in and upside down, and no. I couldn't make it through. Leather red hair and cleavage. I don't have that much today. It's like a high cut shirt. It does have a little bit of a V-neck, but it's a little higher cut today. I was gonna wear like that really low cut one that I have on the new profile pic. That's the other thing. Should I change out my profile pic? Because I've had this picture with like the yellow background forever. If I pop into chat with like the new picture that I have over on my live channel, by the way, this stream is going to be backed up over on the live channel. I've got it recording, so this will be privatized, and that'll be backed up over on the live channel. So if you haven't subscribed to that, I don't know if I have it in the description. I should, but well, you still look nice. Well, thank you. I'll try and be a little more considerate when I do my streams here for everybody, because I don't mind. Like, it's like, what, you gotta flaunt it because you gotta work the room somehow, right? Hello, Price is Right review. 115 watching and 43 likes, dude. Yeah, you hitting the like button. I stopped counting the like button when I was dealing with like when I was dealing with gaming, and people would just fuck with you and thumbs down just to fuck with you because they're little kids. And so I got like kind of annoyed and childish and went through my, argumentative stage. I'm like, it's like, dude, I'm arguing with little kids about a like button. I'm gonna just not look. So you're more than cleavage. I'll leave it as it is. Well, thank you. Yeah, use it if you got it. Oh, the other thing I can use. Let me see. Yes, no. Do we like the tip jar? Yay, nay. I like the tip jar. Oh, also there's other stuff. I kind of like the tip jar with the new subs. Is that too much on screen? I don't know if that's too much on screen or not. But it's kind of cool, and all the little blips and like the donations go in the thing when it goes in there. But not a big fan of the tip jar. It's cool. Some people like it. My whole cold dead hands. You still have a gaming channel? Most of it is just like Twitch when I stream over there, or I'll just stream here and then upload the video over there now is kind of what I've been planning. One of the things I want to start doing though is I want to start kind of piggybacking and like maybe dual streaming or bouncing back. Like Doomcock and Gary do with the Exozone? Well, we've kind of been doing this reoccurring thing over on Creepy Little Books channel with like myself and Tina and Mary Mayhem in chat. And we have DJ D Show. You guys know DJ D Show. You should totally subscribe to his channel too. He's been like a friend for, God, since I was still gaming too. So absolutely trust him with like recommending his channel and stuff to everybody. If I could do like a dual stream sort of thing, we've been doing this paranormal and, we're talking about spooky stories, Bigfoot, UFOs, occult stuff, missing persons cases, just like the whole gambit of all the cool stuff. Any of the stuff like In Search Of would have covered, right? Any of the weird spooky things and creepy stuff. Should we like maybe bounce between my channel and his channel? Should I maybe put that over on Twitch and put it on my live channel? I don't know if that would screw up the algorithm and dealing with like occult stuff. But it would be just like a bonus fun thing. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if I want it on this channel or not, but it would really, really bring a lot more eyes to it. But the thing is, it's more of a talk show where it's not like a chat interactive thing. That's one of the things I always kind of get scared of, is like, if I invite other people on my channel, then I can't talk to you guys. It's so funny you love out stuff, because since you're kind of a skeptic. It's fascinating though. It's like the psychology of like, okay, people who believe this, it's kind of fascinating to just watch the people who believe it or the people who debunk it. And that's part of it, is because we kind of go through and say, okay, what else could it be? What else could this be? Could this be like a meteor shower? Could this be this thing or that thing? And that's what I like about this one versus, you know, some of the other occult shows or paranormal or UFO shows out there that I've seen, is that you have enough people who are like skeptical and open-minded. You know, there's a saying, be open-minded but not so open your brain falls out. And that's kind of where I like to stay in the sweet spot of, you know, I'm curious about it. I grew up around a lot of it. As you can see, I have like the Ouija board guitar. I have a Woodstock guitar. I have a lot of stuff. I do like a lot of the new age stuff, the hippie stuff for sure. I don't know if I don't know how much I want to put it on the channel, but Price is Right review. I'm sure you've seen by now, STD is really trying to pull the Borg origin story, a complete breaching canon. Yeah. Oh fuck, that's been pissing me off too. Just Star Trek has been pissing me off. It's really been pissing me off. Mecha X-Files. It's kind of an X-Files show. It's kind of an X-Files show. It's kind of just a fun show. Maybe doing it here once in a while wouldn't be a big deal. It would give the chat some versatility. Not sure about the algorithm though. That's the thing. Like, I couldn't really fuck up my algorithm any more than I already have. Because like, the copyright strike and the, you know, demonetization on every video, like the boobs video, of course it got demonetized before it went up. I knew it would anyway, because it's a boobs video, right? I'm talking about video games. Oh, thank you so much, Captain MKG, donated $10 through Super Chat. Keep speaking the truth, friend. Oh, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. That is what the tip jar does. It just sprays coinage all over the screen. But thank you. Oh, the Trek stuff. Oh, man. It just every time I do an article, or I find an article, like the one this morning that I put up at like 6 in the morning, I think I need to tweet that out still. I don't remember if I did. Where basically they're doing the same thing over and over again. They try and push this, oh, just have faith, just trust us. What is this, a cult? You're like putting this little buzzword in people's minds. And they're like flat out trying to brainwash people with it, right? The tip jar is dirty. Yeah, it just kind of came all over the place. You're going to review Love, Death, and Robots. I don't think I plan to. I mean, I don't know. I haven't really seen anything about it, so I don't really plan to, but you never know. Okay, well, you could do Mecha Random 42, Gamer Harpy, and Random 42 Busters. Doing story, game review channels. Doing stories and game reviews on your channel. Just an idea. I could do that. Well, the gaming stuff, I do like to talk about gaming. I like to talk about all the crazy crap in gaming. Oh, thank you so much, 666 Super Chat. Stephen Huntworth. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. I love the Hail Satan one too. I think it's funny. I love some of these. I need to like find better ones. I did the 350 one. We got the really fun 1701 that I've only seen like once. So Mecha could place a Lego figure in a room and play Find Waldo with a chat. Well, we kind of have that with Porgs. It's kind of like a count how many Porgs you guys can see in the background. Even though I've got some covered up by some of my crap everywhere, like the thing and the the stuffs. But yeah, I think tonight maybe I'm gonna probably put a proper GoFundMe up, and then I can tweet it out. I don't know. I need to work on it. I think I did something wrong. I was trying to set it up last night while we were streaming, and like, I'm useless when I try and do stuff while I'm streaming. But Mecha Mysteries. Well, see, and that's the thing. If we bounce the fun, like the. It's not a conspiracy theory sort of it kind of is, though. You kind of talk a little bit about some of that. Not like the flat earth bullshit, but like some of the more fun things, like you know, all these people disappeared. Where did they go? Is it some sort of a thing? What happened to them? Yeah, that type of stuff. Those type of mysteries, right? So that's the kind of stuff I like, you know. But at the same time, it would be more of a, this is the chat show, so it would be less chat interaction. I mean, we'd still obviously take questions from the audience every now and then. And we do these, like, super late at night, though, too. That's the other thing. They start at 11 o'clock at night, my time. So, like, right now it is 2:30. I'm in Mountain Time, so it'd be, like, midnight Central. I think it's kind of fun. It's 1 a.m. East Coast when we start them, and we usually end up going, like, at least 2 hours. Some nights we'll go all the way till 6 in the morning, just depending. Who owns Nightbot? I do. I own Nightbot. I don't know. Nightbot is its own entity. Nightbot, it's like, it's its own thing. Just odd things with laid-back fun atmosphere would be great. Yeah, because I figure if we're doing it, like, every night, it's kind of like a more interesting version of Coast to Coast AM. You know, and it'd be something where maybe at some point we could have, like, Tina take callers and she could, like, screen people through Discord or something. Because we're going to have to move to Discord anyway eventually once Google Hangouts stops. That's the other thing. If I'm streaming, I usually have to use OBS to do it. So I could just go through Hangouts and then we wouldn't have the pop-ups. And then that would disappoint people who are here for the pop-ups who are like, I'm going to give you a specific whatever. So I'd have to, like, capture the Hangout window and then maybe dual stream it over on his... That might be a better idea. Or do it on Twitch every night, and then we could do, like, the after stream party too. Or I could move the after stream to Twitch. I don't know. It depends on the after stream, though. Sometimes the after streams get a little get a little weird and get a little less entertaining, I think, for other people to watch. Maybe. I don't know. Google Hangouts World, from what I've heard, they're gonna replace it with something else. They're getting rid of, like, Google Hangouts on Air or something, and they're replacing it. I don't know what they're replacing it with, but it's something like for businesses. So not sure exactly. Oh, thank you so much, Stephen Howard. $2 super chat. It'll pop up.
I want my $2.
Thank you so much. I don't know why it does the. Maybe if I do. Oh, because it's fun because it drops it in the thing. Yeah, it drops it in the thing. So if I do this,
Shit, man.
more for you to go, beautiful red. Thank you so much. Holy crap, I really, really appreciate it. That's why the Streamlabs ones, because they pop up before. Okay, that way. Thank you. And, like, those don't pop up in the chat too. That's it. I'm gonna figure out what to do. I'll figure it out. What's going on? What's going on is we're just kind of hanging out, having fun. That's what's going on. We're just doing a little kind of touch base, hangout, fun chat. Check out DLive. PewDiePie's moving there. Well, PewDiePie has the option to do that. I don't have the option to, like, and you know, if something where, okay, every time. In the past, I've done this. Every time I would, like, oh, Twitch is acting twitchy. This was, like, in 2014, right? Twitch is acting up, so I'm going to move over to Hitbox. And you would get maybe one person to move with you over. 1 or 2 people. So anytime I do that, like, oh, we're going to move over to Twitch. 5 people move over to Twitch. So that probably won't be happening anytime soon, where I'm not going to, like, just completely up and move. I'm always going to have the YouTube, you know, until YouTube stops being a thing, right? Until it stops being, until it's something where, like, oh, everybody's over here now. So Price is Right Live, you, Mary, Miss Anna, Star Wars Girl, Jesse, among others, to start your own group, like a Council of Jeremy's, and call it female YouTubers, the Harpy Valkyries. Well, because we have Valkyries anyway. We have Stephanie B and Tina from Odin's channel, from Odin's stream. They were, like, kind of like the main mods over there that kind of are behind the scenes in a lot of channels. Stephanie B for sure. We could do, like, some oh, what's the thumbnail about? This is the new Spock. This is the new Spock that we have to get used to. This one came off of the internet. I think somebody had it on Facebook or something, and then somebody sent it to me on Twitter, and I'm not on Facebook. That's one of the problems. That was one of my problems I was having with the GoFundMe thing, was trying to get it to work without having a Facebook account. I've never had a Facebook account because I'm antisocial or shy or something. I don't know. But yeah, so this is Spock without the beard. Because I can see why they kept the beard. I can see why they made the joke. Is the beard a good idea? Yes, it is. You know. Jeremy's the man. Jeremy is awesome. Jeremy and Ethan and Jeff and all of them have been such great. All the High Council channels, like just pretty much all the channels in the community have been great friends to, you know, support everybody. I think everybody supports everybody, so that's why I don't mind shouting out other channels, right? Because they always shout me out and they always help and they always like that's one of the good things about the community is like we always have each other's backs, you know? Finally, the beard is gone. The young Kelso. No. Ethan looks better with a beard. I think he does too, now that I saw it. Funny, the Star Trek site took the page with the photo down right away after it went up. I guess CBS doesn't want the shaved look out yet. Oh no. Oh no. Oops. Oopsie. Well, then they shouldn't put it out there on Facebook and for everybody to see. Now they're probably going to copyright strike me for putting that picture on the thumbnail. Well, this video is going to get completely privatized anyway. It's like, I'm sorry, it's just some weird thing. Like, how do they know it wasn't photoshopped or something that somebody sent me? So, whatever. Does it look to me like he's doing the Vulcan salute wrong? Yeah, unfortunately, there's this thing called Google Cache. I know, well, once it's out on the internet, it's out forever. And that was the thing. People were like, oh, are you going to talk about the picture? I'm going to talk a little bit about the picture in the live stream. You know, Star Trek Discovery is one of those things I've been putting about as much effort into my reviews as they have in the show. And I've had a couple of people complain, oh, you don't do these high quality reviews. I never really did. I would just like riff it. I would sit there and like literally write down everything. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, 350. Scrabbage donated $3.50. Have you watched any DC Titans or Doom Patrol? The DC Titans, I did a video on that hooker outfit, Starfury, or is that her name? Starfire? It's not, okay, she's not named after the ship, right? Shut up, motorcycle. That's a huge loud. I'm by a busy road, so other than that, it's really quiet, other than the road, but, I did a reaction to the hooker costume that she was wearing. I never watched that, and Doom Patrol just didn't look. I saw the trailer. It's like, eh. Not only that, it's on the streaming service. Who has money for streaming services? Like, I don't even have money for Netflix. That's kind of how I am. But so I have to like use it every night. Like, oh, I have Netflix. I'm gonna make a video just to justify still having it. The photo was an ad for a Star Trek cruise he was going to be on. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. At this point, I'll take an Andy Dick Spock over the whole STD series. I think anybody is better at Spock. Starfire made me sad, and I can DM you a link to free Doom Patrol. I don't click random links unless it looks like it's a news article, especially for like not legit sort of, because I just don't want any like spyware tracking stuff. Like I don't want to pirate anything. I don't want to. Plus, it didn't look very good. Is it like I don't think I'm gonna enjoy it. It looked kind of like garbage. I wouldn't enjoy it anyway. But that's okay. I don't have time to watch it anyway. Even if it looked interesting, I would love to rewatch Cobra Kai. I don't have time to rewatch Cobra Kai. I want to as a watch party at some point. I think I have it to. I think I have the option to watch it here with the YouTube premium thing, but YouTube Doom Patrol is stupid good. Chubby Brendan Fraser is my spirit animal. It's Brendan Fraser. I try and say his name right because I have a weird name too. Jamie Clarkson is Spock. At least he has a long face. It would be alright. It would be alright. Nathan Norman, I would not get on a ship with him. I'd rather volunteer for an away mission with Kirk as a red shirt. That works too. Andres donated Norwegian 20. I think is NOK is Norwegian. I don't know. Super chat. Please check out Basmati Blues on Rotten Tomatoes starring Brie. Holy shit, I will. And thank you so much, Drunk3PO, 499 Super Chat, coming in to show some love. Have a great day. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Also, go check out Drunk3PO. He was actually on that karaoke stream. It was kind of a blast. So, all right, I'm gonna paste it. I'm gonna paste. Basmati Blues. Oh no, it's another Brie Larson movie. What's another reeler? Is once. Oh, this is nice. This is why she's so. She has a hate boner for critics. This is why our little Princess Bree has a hate boner for critics. Here we go. You want to see it? Alright, I gotta reset it. 8% on Rotten Tomatoes. I mean, it's not her fault she didn't write it, right? But still, like... Wow. 60% of the audience liked it, though, out of 200. But 8% of the critics liked it. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Wow. Like the genetically modified grain at the center of its story, Basmati Blues is probably best locked in storage and saved for cases of cinematic famine. That's a harsh review. Straight to video, absolutely. But yeah, if 69% of the audience liked it, it's probably not that terrible. Of course, I think I preferred watching Unicorn Store to a lot of the other stuff I've been, like, having to sit through. It was probably better than Discovery. Oh, man. Yeah, the audience score is okay. Well, you gotta see, this might be another one where she's like, oh, it wasn't made for you, critics. I don't care about you 40-year-old white males. Who are the critics who criticized it? Oh, it's a bunch of 40-year-old white males. Look, Rex Reed, white male. Owen Gibberid, white male. Glenn Kenny, white male. James Beardanelli, white male. Michael somebody, probably a white male. Because he's got like a Germany-sounding name. Rechtschaffen. White male, white male. Oh, a woman. A woman didn't like it either. Kristen Lopez, a woman with a Hispanic-sounding name, did not like it either. That's great. Oh, that's great. An abysmal misfire. I like you, Glenn Kenny. You're a good guy. I shouldn't laugh, but... Yes, and cousin humping basement dwellers don't forget. That's right, we don't forget. So the Brie last unicorn thing. And now I can't stand to drink my favorite pre-workout drink called Bang Rainbow Unicorn without having dirty thoughts about Brie's face. Oh, Ginger Viking Jesus, thank you so much. After watching the creepy stream last night, and recanting mine, I wonder something. Have you had any paranormal experiences? I have had a lot of paranormal experiences, but I've kind of opened to that, I think. And I think like genetically I might be more predisposed, but yeah, one of the ghost stories I was telling was like seeing maids in San Francisco in a hotel when I saw Rocky Erickson live, but you know, that was one of them. That was one of the cool ones. Well, we get more and more in depth in those over on Creepy's channel, but yeah, and it's like, okay, am I seeing a ghost? Am I half asleep and dreaming? Kind of seeing, am I picking up on an event that didn't happen? Is this like a dimensional shift where I can kind of see something that's happening in somebody else's dimension that's like super traumatic because the dimension, like the bond or the kind of barriers in between the dimensions are a little thinner at some places, or they might be. I don't know. This is why I like all the paranormal stuff. But oh, you should review by the Indian critic calling it insultingly racist. Oh wow, insultingly racist. That is brutal. You know, that might be a good video. I think I might have to do a video. I don't like picking on her so much, but man, if that's like the first impression that you're giving me is like just, we don't want white males watching my video. Oh, sweetie. Yeah, that's not a good, that's not a good thing. It's crazy. There's a song, Brie Larson likes heroin. I don't know if she does. I don't know if she is on that. I don't know. She might be. Pick on her, please. Oh, interesting. I'd like to hear more about that experiences on Random 42 Busters. See, that makes me think of like Yokai Watch Busters too much, that they changed over to Blasters. Supposedly, the Mohegan Sun Casinos was built on or near to a cross-section of ley lines. Oh, those ley lines. You can track so much stuff on ley lines that they almost seem like they're like a real legit sort of thing where people have just channeled. I mean, one of the theories I think was that the ley lines kind of have more, you know, like crystalline sort of mineral deposits underneath them, so that might be part of it. But opinions on Rooster Teeth. I never liked them. I saw a couple of the rage quits, but I fucking hated Ruby, so no, I never watched Rooster Teeth. So. They're kind of for the youngsters. I'm a little out of their age group because they play like so much Minecraft and shit too. Have you seen any ill will press vids? Like for what? Like to what? Like for me, ill will press. Probably not for me. I don't watch hate videos about me. That's the thing. Like, people are like, well, what would you do if someone made a video calling you all this? I would probably not watch it. I never have before. I've had a lot of people call me names on videos. Never watched them before. Doesn't matter. Red Blue versus Blue is good. It's alright. I never... Didn't they play those during Attack of the Show? And like, it's just a thing. They're all kind of not really my humor. I don't think. I think they were a little... There was like one that I've heard that's kind of alright, but no, they were for the most part. Well, there are 6 pedals if there are only 4 directions. I don't know. Chris Berza, Hill Mecha. Wait, that's not mountain. What's not mountain? What's not mountain? There's nothing mountain. I don't know. I don't get it. We're gonna watch the karaoke thing. It was over on Mary Mayhem's channel. I can probably find a link to that, unless Seraph wants to link it. Supposedly 19 degrees north and south of the equator are prime locations for the energies. Not sure I believe that, though. Oh, I don't know. I think... Ah, crap, I closed the Basmati Blues window. Don't do that. No, I don't want RT3. Yeah, and Rotten Tomatoes. That's what we want. It's a squirrel that rants about life. I don't know. What's a squirrel that rants about life? Foamy the squirrel. I don't know. Would you like a Brie Larson singing telegram? No, she's not a good singer. I don't think she's a very good singer. She kind of sings like a drunk mom. Oh, there you go. There, Big Steve's got it. He's got the link in the chat. Thank you. I was looking it up. I'm like, I don't know how to get it. I don't know how to get it up quickly. Giggity. I mean, I can probably do that. If the talent's required. Do you think Picard's show not going into film this month? They should be filming it right now. I've heard that they're supposed to be filming it right now. I think that they're in some trouble. I think that they're kind of in a bit of a bind, in a bit of a pinch. I think that the Picard series is... I think the Picard series is the priority, not STD Season 3, which should also be filming right now, and I think they just don't know how to deal with having multiple series under the same production company with the same writers, dealing with CBS All Access and a bunch of angry critics who don't like it, or a bunch of angry customers who don't like it, while the critics are there kissing their asses and saying how much they love it, so... No way, Picard is going to stall big time. I think it'll do alright. I actually think it'll do alright because he's so recognizable, especially if they put it on regular TV. If they put it on regular TV as a, hey, here's our I guarantee the first episode of Picard will be airing on regular CBS. And I guarantee that somebody is kind of getting a talking to for not just putting out the Picard series in the first place, that they took this big gamble on Discovery. Oh yeah, people love Star Trek. Just make a new show and they'll love it. And then people didn't love it and didn't sign up. And they're like, oh, I'm bringing recognizable stuff like Spock. And I think that gave them a little bit of a boost. And I think that they're now kind of having to bring out the big guns and bring in Patrick Stewart or William Shatner or somebody. They definitely have to bring in Patrick Stewart to kind of just give them an audience. because nobody cares. I don't think a lot of people care about Discovery. So they kind of need Patrick Stewart, sadly. Sexar Warrior, I'm saying your name wrong. I love your hair, Mecha. Well, thank you. I'm probably saying your name wrong. I'm sorry. Because the critics are on the CBS payroll. Well, those aren't really critics, though. Those are more shills. Those are definitely more shills. Jonathan Baez, I miss the good old days of DS9 and Voyager. They were on simultaneously and were syndicated. Also, I miss syndication. I do too. I do too. Like the syndicated shows that were out there that were just good. Oh man, those were just fun. Those were like, you know, you could watch them. You would make a date to watch a TV show. I know, you make an appointment, set a date, right? I'm gonna watch this TV show at this time. Therefore, I can't go and do anything. Nowadays, you could just, I'll catch it on streaming later, you know? And then if you miss it too, like, if you're not in that little window of social media buzz, then you never end up getting back to it. That's what I do. I never end up getting back to anything. Netflix is refusing to stream them too, unless they can revamp them to be more canon focused. I hope so. Well, the Netflix, like, who wants them? Why waste bandwidth when nobody's going to watch them? I think more people... And I'm not condoning piracy, I'm just stating the fact that I think more people are pirating Discovery than are actually paying for Discovery. At least that's what it seems like to me. That's what it feels like to me. Did that irrelevant hack whose dad was the original Pike try to start some drama with you? If he comes back, tell him his dad was only in Trek because they needed to pad the season. He didn't come back since then. He hasn't come back since then. I've seen him on Twitter once or twice, but no, I think he knows to avoid me. That I'm like, no, I don't forgive that easily. I mean, I might forgive it, but I don't forget it. And that's the thing. Like, once you kind of really screw up that bad, I remember it forever. Like, when somebody tells me they hate me or they insult me or they do something, I remember it forever. So that being said, you know, I might be okay professionally with somebody, or I might be cool personally, but no, once somebody really pisses me off, there's not really any way to redeem it. What's the glass trophy? It is a tip jar that and like, this is the, if you guys are just getting here, I'm gonna set up a GoFundMe probably today. I think I messed something up. I figure it'll be about $2,000 to get to Vegas for the Star Trek the biggest convention in Las Vegas. It's at the Rio. Between flight, hotel, convention tickets, food, I think a good round number is like $2,000, which, you know, I probably would have been able to save up had the Brie Larson algorithm not changed, and had YouTube not, like legit, my YouTube is like down 48%. Las Vegas thing, that's the other thing that's included in that, is like getting a GoPro to film it all and doing vlogs from there. And of course, Pete from Creepy Little Book is probably going to be out there. We're going to try and get Jesse Miller. He says he wants to go out there. Anybody else who wants to meet up at Star Trek Las Vegas, let me know and I'll come and hang out with you guys, because who knows, they might not even let me in. But I also want to do the Zach Bagans ghost house, his mansion, his haunted mansion thing. I definitely want to see that. I want to see the there's like a horror sort of museum out there that I really want to see, that has Tarman, who's like probably one of my all-time favorite horror movie monsters ever. Like, I legit, you guys don't realize this, I have Tarman just on my phone. Like, hello Jeremy, Geeks and Gamers. Something went up with Geeks and Gamers. I don't know what went up. Oh, Trek Yards is talking about Spock. Okay, so Trek Yards will get hit for copyright strikes by putting up the Spock picture that they probably have legitimate rights to use. But there's my phone background picture. Tarman. It's like a cannibal dinner. Oh god, you can see the reflection of my other stuff there. Focus. It doesn't want. There you go. That's my phone background. I'm such a huge horror movie fan. Too close, blurry there. Lagging here too. I thought it was just me. I'm sorry if it's lagging. I don't know why it's doing that. YouTube has been really trying to fuck with me, like, all day. So I'm so sorry. Is that Riff Raff? No, it's we've got Tarman, you've got Chud, I think. The guy from Hills Have Eyes. Leatherface, and And of course, Hannibal Lecter. There's somebody else there. Like ghoulies? Not ghoulies. Fuck. My critters. Oh, starts video close up of Mecha's phone. What the hell's going on? I'm sorry. It's my favorite horror movie. Oh god, probably like Nightmare on Elm Street 3. 4 is really close too. I really love 4. Those were so good. And Nightmare on Elm Street 1. Pretty much anything with Bela Lugosi as Dracula, I love. Favorite horror like I love the Omen franchise. I love a lot of horror. I love a lot of the older horror. Anything with Ingrid Pitt doing like lesbian vampire stuff, I love those too. There should be a pint of the stuff on the table. I don't have a pint of any stuff, but I have the tip jar, and that can go away if we need it to. Creature from the Black Lagoon. The Gillman's alright. The Gillman's alright. I do have the picture of him up there on the wall from. It's like the whole Universal monsters. So it's got like the Frankenstein monster, Wolfman, the Invisible Man's under the table. Kind of funny. Oh, the Hammer ones are good too. I love the Hammer films. Don't know why, but I love In the Mouth of Madness. That one seems more artsy, I think. I don't remember seeing it though. I was probably too young to see it at the time because a lot of the more artsy ones tended to be a lot more softcore porn in a lot of ways, so I wasn't really allowed to watch a lot of those. The slasher ones was fine. It's just, oh yeah, tits, flash, whatever. That's why I was allowed to watch all the Friday the 13th and stuff as a kid. The One True Wolf, Wolfman's my favorite, naturally. There's nothing wrong with that. We don't talk about the third movie. Oh no. Hammer Vampire Trilogy is great. See, I like a lot of those. Now would be a good time for an unboxing. I didn't have anything ready to do unboxings of. I'm probably going to do that on the Star Trek live watch stream. We're going to be a lot more careful on the live watches though. We're not going to be able to like pop up video footage for more than maybe like 1 second to freeze frame it, so we won't be able to have like the audio up or anything. Yeah, that's the thing. So we are going to still do those. I think I might move them to Friday afternoon though, instead of like the overnight, because we're doing the creepy show on overnight on Peach Channel, so I might just I might piggyback off of that, and I might just capture that window. Of course, that means I can't be playing Mario Kart on the side or like eating or. So I gotta work out my time management a little bit more, because normally I like to make videos like 11 o'clock at night or between 11 and 2, and now I'm kind of like, oh, I gotta just squeeze them in at like 9, so I gotta just appear after the Midnight's Edge shows and. Pop-up video. Well, I have the pop-up video stuff. 70s nudie vampire movies from Hammer were great. Oh, like Vampire Lovers. I love that movie. That's a great one. I mean, it was pumped for King of the Monsters Ghidorah to make his movie debut in the West. You guys. Seriously. Do I still have it? I don't know if I still have it. Oh, I might. That's not it. Oh no, did I take it off? Oh, I'm an idiot. I took off all of my pictures of Ghidorah, didn't I? Or did I? No, I didn't. Here's one. Look how awesome like, if you saw that. Oh, man. That looks awesome. That just looks so freaking awesome. Like, I'm like, Ghidorah, it's so awesome. Then there's this picture, right? So this one was in one of the recent trailers, right? We've looked at this one. You see Ghidorah getting electrocuted. You see Godzilla there coming up to him, and this is actually in the trailer. Oh, that's just gorgeous. I love that so much. You'd have a heart attack. I know. Ghidorah. That is from the new Godzilla. Oh my god, it looks so good. I have videos where I'm like literally crying at how gorgeous the new, like the footage of Ghidorah is, or the footage of Mothra, right? Like, just, oh, they're just so gorgeous. Every single one of them are just gorgeous. Oh, the whole new Godzilla movie just looks so amazing. I need to get tickets to that too. That's the other thing, is like I'm buying all these movie tickets now. All right, Ghidorah. Where's my other Ghidorah picture? The other really, really good one was this one, which is kind of gorgeous here. where you see him. So spoilers. From what we've seen, or from what I've heard. So close your ears for 30 seconds if you don't want the spoiler. From what I've heard, Ghidorah is going to come out of the ice through a volcano and emerge through a volcano. Man, that looks so... Yeah, nerdgasm. Absolutely. Attention, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to experience some Ghidorah-related turbulence. Place your heads firmly between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's going to be good. That's going to be good. It's supposed to be in the original timeline, but it won't be really. Which one? Ghidorah or because I think this one's in the timeline of Godzilla King of the the legendary Godzilla, rather. I heard about that, but I figured from seeing the trailer. Well, you can kind of see it in the trailer anyway, how he emerges from, like, the ice. And oh, it's cool. It's cool. Godzilla's a Christian. I don't think so. I think they just used that shot because that's kind of like a famous photograph. There's a lot of little, like, nods to famous photographs in the shots and the imagery from this new Godzilla. Like that cross with the sunset in the background, you know, that's a famous photo of that cross with the volcano in the background and the sunset. Originally in Ghostbusters, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man was going to come out of the ocean just like Godzilla. That would be cool. You know, the power of Christ is no match for power of Ghidorah. That would be the type of thing I would write. I would write like somebody, oh, please God, please God. They hold up a cross and Ghidorah just eats them. Just like the far left head snack. And I want to see the other head look at one of the heads and be like, man, that's great. Imagine if you were Ghidorah. Well, I would be Mecha Ghidorah, because that's the best thing. I want to see Godzilla with you just to hear you squeeing. Oh, man. You probably won't be able to hear anything. The movie theaters are just super loud nowadays. They're like, rawr, rawr. Power of Christ is no match for Stay Puft. Have you heard about SJWs complaining about Brie? No! What are they complaining about her now for? Because she is such an SJW at times. Makes you wonder about the other TV shows. Which one? Oh, for like Star Trek? Let me scroll back. So sometimes like the chat will jump. Find your lack of electrical breathing or electrical breath disturbing. Mechagodzilla versus Mecha Ghidorah versus Mecha Kong versus Mecha Christ. We'll see Mecha Random, the mechanical harpy will fly in on the back of Mecha Ghidorah. So see, he's kind of becoming my favorite monster. Like I used to love Mothra as a kid, and I still love Mothra, but Ghidorah is kind of becoming my favorite now. I think I've changed. I think I've grown enough to change to where King Ghidorah is probably the best of all of the monsters. They pushed this movie so hard, and now they're turning on it. Which one are they turning on? Loud. Do you like any of the new Star Wars movies? I liked them enough. Like, I liked Force Awakens a bit. But man, Last Jedi was one of those movies where I'm like watching, I'm like, is this boring? Is this dumb? Is this stupid? It was like that hall of endless rays where I'm like, where she's doing the snapping at it, and like, this is dumb. And that was probably one of the better scenes in the movie. And then the Canto Bite thing, I'm like, oh, they could have cut this whole thing out. But I watched it not as a critic. I watched it as a Star Wars fan. So I watched it before I had the channel doing like that type of stuff. I was still doing, gaming. I would stream for a video game every day for like 3 hours and then lose 3 subs. It was great. I like Destroya. Destroya is cool too. Rey went into the dark side butthole and learned nothing. That's because Rey is practically perfect in every way. She is the most perfectest, bestest person ever. Mechagodzilla was so weird at the time of its release. Seems like they ran out of Godzilla ideas. I think it's cool though. I think like you've got to remember when the monster movies were so big. It was the 60s, right? They were like all over the place. They were the things that people were talking about, They were the biggest thing. I want more Jet Jaguar and King Caesar. Jaguar would be cool. See, they need to just bring in everything. It's like this movie, they're trying to set it up to be Destroy All Monsters, which is kind of awesome. It's basically they're remaking Destroy All Monsters. I'm happy that they're doing it so soon, but man, like, they're remaking Destroy All Monsters. Godzilla defeats Thanos. Mecha Ghidorah defeats Thanos. Oh, Lord. You heard about the SJWs blaming the Russo brothers for Captain Marvel? Yeah, oh yeah, I've heard about that. She needs it, though. I think she needs it. Everybody be sure to lick the like button. Oh, there's my little logo thingies. My little trilogy of emojis. So if you guys missed it, like, last week on the High Council, from what I remember, I was so out of it. Like, I hadn't slept at all that week. That was the day after the copyright strike, and I hadn't really slept, so I haven't slept hardly at all, like, this past week, since we've been doing the overnight shows, too, and the post-show hangouts, but that's alright. But yeah, Ethan was saying, yeah, you know, he's got his little frog face, shrug emoji, and rainbow, like, gay pride rainbow thing. And I'm like, and he's like, oh yeah, what would Jeremy's be? And I'm like, oh, I know what mine would be. Mine's like the angel, or the demon, angel, and then the fire, right? Figured it was more or less a remake of Ghidorah, the three-headed monster. Oh, that too. It could just be that one too. Don't hate me, but I never really liked Alan Moore's Watchmen comic. I never read it. I never saw the movie. I wouldn't hate you for not liking it. Don't hate me. I didn't like The Expanse from like the 30 seconds I saw. But no, I only did see, to be fair, I saw about 5 minutes and I just couldn't stand the 5 minutes I saw. It might get better. It might get better. I gave a like, so go check out Doom Patrol. You know what? If I get the $2,000 for Vegas, I'll check out Doom Patrol. How about that? I'll watch Doom Patrol before I go. If let's see, I put 2 months on there. I might just put it down to 1 month. I think I put it before June. I think I have like a week to get the tickets though. So if I can have like a quarter of the way, then I can at least get the tickets bought. But yeah. And then I started seeing it, like, I tweeted out, okay, if I put out a GoFundMe, would people want it? And they're like, oh, yeah, but on this condition. Like, oh, I don't want to do conditions. I don't want to do conditions. It's like, yeah, wear an Orville uniform. That would be a great idea, theoretically. I've lived in Vegas for 10 years. August in Vegas, if you're not used to it, is kind of miserable. You don't want to be wearing long sleeves, a full black pants, trousers. You don't want to do that, but I mean, I think it would be kind of hilarious to go in a Planetary Union uniform, you know? I think it'd be awesome. Go as a Cardassian. I don't cosplay. I don't know. I don't play dress up. I don't wear clothes that are like costumey because I always have to be comfortable, but that's the thing. Like, I've never cosplayed in my life. What's your favorite obscure sci-fi? Ooh, obscure sci-fi. So I'd have to think of like an obscure sci-fi movie that I really like. Like Teenagers from Outer Space was kind of cool. That was a good one. Obscure sci-fi. I'm trying to think, like, would Ratfink and Boo Boo be kind of that? Because it's more of a superhero thing, but it's like a rock and roll superhero, and there's a gorilla, and it's kind of amazing. Would superhero stuff kind of be classified as sci-fi? Even though they're not, like, they don't have superpowers. It's just a rock singer by day, guy in a ski mask by night. So Plan 9. Well, Plan 9's not really obscure. I figure everybody knows about that. If I were going to go a little more obscure, I'd probably go with, like, one of his lesser-known movies, like, you know, Bride of the Monster, but still, Bride of the Monster was more horror. I don't know. You gotta cosplay together. You'd be a hot Phoenix. I could probably do Phoenix. I don't know. I wouldn't, like, everything. The only thing I would like, the only body type that I would like, because I'm not skinny. You guys have a good camera angle. I'm not like skinny. I guess I could play like Tilly or something, and I would hate to, because I would hate to give them the satisfaction. Oh, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes is great. That's a horror movie though. Nathan Norman says, Alan Moore is overrated. He always goes grim or dark or subvert everything, and is boring. He's so jaded that there is no positivism anymore. I don't know anything about it. I know one person said, oh yeah, Alan Moore, this or that. I don't know him from anybody, so I don't read the comic books. That's the thing. I know that, and that's the thing. I have like a lot of like the friends in the comics gate stuff. Thank you so much. Lord 3827. Oh, hail Mecha. Let's send Mecha to Vegas. Thank you, you guys. You guys are so sweet. And I'm gonna actually start getting. Thank you so much. You guys are sweet. If you cosplay as Tilly, JP will yell over you. I think everybody likes Tilly. I think like Captain Foley loves Tilly. I think Tilly's just like the sex symbol of the show by default, which is sad. Which is really sad that the girl that they're kind of toting out as the token autism spectrum sort of person is the hot chick on the show. It's just so weird. Comicsgate loves Mecha. And I love the Comicsgate people, because the last time I bought a comic book was at a 7-Eleven when you buy them in the little spinny racks. And they were the EC horror ones, or, we were talking a little bit about that. I did not realize comics had gone so downhill in the last, 20 years since I bought a comic, 30 years. Last time I bought a comic was probably 91. And I missed that. I miss going from 7-Eleven to 7-Eleven and, like, oh, there's a grocery store. There's a 7-Eleven. I need to... Oh, thank you so much, Observer Dude. I really appreciate it. £2 super chat. What if the card series gets canceled? Ooh, that would be interesting. That would be super interesting. What if it does? I would probably be all over. What if they just postpone it indefinitely? They're not gonna secure Patrick Stewart. They'd probably still have to pay him. They're not gonna lock him down if they're not gonna use it, right? Oh man. Comics are trash now. The industry is dying again. It looks like it. I've seen Yellow Flash and your boy Zach. I've watched some of their videos where they're flipping through these comics, and they look like trash. They just look like the free ones that you would get in the box of a cereal or something. Seriously, they look like trash. They're cheaply made. They look just like garbage tier, low-level writing. They look like the type of thing that a marketing company makes as a comic book instead of a comic book author. That is everything today. Everything is just marketing. We don't have stories anymore. We don't have comics or TV that so much. We do a little here and there in the indie industry for sure. But the creativity isn't there anymore. You don't have the creativity to go in and be like, I want to make this show because this is my passion. Like a Babylon 5 show wouldn't exist. Look at how hard The Expanse has had of having their fun, right? Or having their time to shine. They had to be bounced over to Amazon. And those are based off of a book series from somebody who actually genuinely seem to want to write their source material and not just as a marketing job they got out of college. And that seems like the entire comic industry is just full of marketing artists, writers who would be technical writers instead of story writers, right? Oh yeah, I went to school for writing. You would probably find a fine technical writer. Maybe half the time these technical writings sort of like the sites, all the articles I do, they never proofread their shit. They don't use that app that you can use, the Gramercy, to plug it in and check and spell check and grammar check their stuff. It's all made by marketing people. It's not actually made by people who actually are making something that they want to make, right? I want to make comics for me in my way, i.e. Tumblr. That's what we're doing now. They're writing from a minority and a minority of the minority. I think that's what they're doing. Jeff Johns has a good run in Green Lantern. Too bad the movie sucked. Yeah, that movie did not look very good. It really didn't. The reason I ask is apparently there are troubles with the production series. Oh, I believe it. There's a lot of troubles behind the scene on the Picard series. There's a lot of troubles behind the scenes on pretty much everything here. All right. I hear the cat's getting into trouble. I'll be right back. One second. Watch Spock. Watch Spock like science. Pop up.
I like science.
I like money. Yeah.
I like science.
I like turtles.
I like science.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
I like science.
I like this one.
Spock like science. Just the cat's getting into nonsense. You know how it is when you have animals, you hear clang. You hear a bang outside. I'm back. Sorry. Sorry, I just heard like the cat. I like having a little video I can pop up if I need to like make sure the cat didn't destroy anything, but watch out for stray gnomes. I'm not afraid of gnomes. Stream gets copyright struck. You know, if they copyright strike me for a video that's 17 seconds long, I will sue them so fast. I will be on every stream.
My $2.
Where can we get a Mecha random karaoke video? Oh, thank you so much, Darth Gavel. It's over on Mary's channel. Click her channel. And she can probably link it in the chat. I know Big Steve has been linking it in the chat. Just click Mary Mayhem. And it's over on her channel. I was a little tipsy. I will warn you guys, I was a little tipsy. I learned songs just that night. Oh, thank you so much, Scrappage. $2 super chat, Tilly. You guys, this is so fucking cool. Giggle, I'm so sorry. Stamets. No, Cadet. Mecha is fucking cool. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Probably do some karaoke this Saturday night. We might do more karaoke. Well, it'll be on Mary's channel if there's more karaoke. I'll try and show up. Mecha always has an invitation. I'll try. Like, Saturday evenings are actually pretty good free time for me to, and I don't like streaming on like my do nothing time, because like if I'm gonna stream for you guys, I want to put on makeup, I want to have my hair done, I want to look okay, and you know, I want to put some effort into it, right? Watch out for mimes. The assassin of the clown nation. They trapped Switzerland so badly. This is prematurely neutral. What? What? Oh. Darth Gavel says what? What do you mean what? Tyler Preston, are you a fan of Razor Fist? I've seen a few of his videos. Yeah, nice. He's got a nice channel. Very easy on the eyes. Nice channel. I like Razor Fist. I don't get to watch a lot of it though. Birdfried Axe Wielder, hello! Hey Mecha, how's my favorite harpy? I'm fine, but I realize why you hate the sports ball. Fucking game for my leg muscles. Oh, I'm fine now. I'm on free pain meds. Pain meds are amazing. Pain meds are great if you can get them. Mecha Goth. Forgot the A's. Mecha Goth. I was kind of a goth for a while. I don't know if you guys saw it. I think I have a picture somewhere. I don't know if I can find it quickly. We were looking at it. Is Young Rippa part of the fandom menace? I don't know. Alright, let me find my goth days picture. I have it kind of handy. What does Pecker Spock in Enterprise garb make my spine crawl? Because it's gross. Because it's gross and stupid and it's weird. And it's bad and it's just bad. Because Pecker Spock is just bad and he should feel bad. Because they don't put any effort into it. They don't put any, alright, let me find it. Let me find it here. I gotta remember who I sent it to. Oh, I sent it to this person. This degenerate person right here that I sent my goth picture to. Because we were on stream the other night. Here we go. So that was my goth days once upon a time. I am down for goth. That's kind of how I was. Oh, am I ignoring you? Was I ignoring you? I'm so sorry. I was just looking at my picture. I'm sorry if I felt like I was ignoring you. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. But yeah, that was kind of how I looked back in the more goth days. I look exactly the same now as I did then. Like, I've shown you guys all kinds of pictures and stuff. It's like I've shown you all kinds of pictures. This one I'm particularly proud of. But Dr. Forbin / Colossus, we really like your studio. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is just, it gets very warm because I have so much shit in it. It's like a little oven, but yeah, I like it. I like the studio. It's fine. It's cool. So I do have it's a nice little cemetery picture there. From, I wasn't much of a goth. This is from August 3rd, 1996. Holy crap, 96. I'm old. I'm old as dirt. No worse than the Wolf Girl in Glow. Oh god, I didn't make it all the way through Glow. I made it like halfway. I think I watched like 6 episodes and then I just never went back to it. But that's a lot because like it's a lot because like I just don't have time. I think that was the main thing, and it wasn't like super duper holding my interest, which sucks. But you know what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do?
Excellent!
Oh, Larry, $2.22 super chat. What's your first exposure to Star Trek? Star Trek 2. No, Star Trek 4 in the theater. I was in 2nd grade. Star Trek 4 in the theater. I saw that, and we went around doing live long and prosper, live long. The double dumbass on you. We went around doing that, and it was fun. Like in 2nd grade, when you're a kid, Star Trek 4: The Voyage Home was my first exposure to Star Trek, and yeah, I get that it's a little cheesy. I get that it's a little corny. But it has a special place in my heart, and at least it's still Star Trek. At least I didn't come in at Discovery and then be like, what the hell is this crap? This is not anything, you know. But of course, if I came in at Discovery and was watching it, I'm like, oh, wow. You know, I probably wouldn't even go back and watch Star Trek, like, proper. If I came in at Discovery, I'm like, oh, this show sucks. The rest of it's gonna suck, too. And that's why it's so damaging to have it so different. Because you're gonna have somebody like me come along and be like, okay, this show sucks. I'm not going to watch other Star Trek because Star Trek sucks, right? When you're not old, you can still walk on a crutch tomorrow. I sit on my balcony and you'll get off my lawn. Oh, I'm sorry. Sometimes I hobble, though. I do. Captain Marvel, I'm a woman. I'm going to kill Thanos. Mecha around him. Here, hold my beer, bitch. We'll be like, oh, or hold my weed. No, all you'd have to do is, like, just kind of... I imagine it's like the little kid where you just hold them at arm's length and they're just swinging away at you. That's kind of what I imagine because she's so skinny and scrawny. But suck track. Where are the nuclear vessels? David Morris, 96, being 17, driving around getting baked. See, that was me. I didn't get baked though. But it was like, okay, drive around, cranking like Rob Zombie's I Am the One from Escape from LA. Whatever the song he did from Escape from LA. That was one of the ones. I absolutely did that. Oh, did you see this? Are they live? Is Jeremy live? I don't want to like stream over everybody if they're live, but I just saw this on Twitter. Oh, I wish I was there. Here, you gotta see this. You gotta see this. Look how awesome everybody looks. Look how sweet this is. Here. Oh, that's the wrong display capture. Display capture 3 is the one I want, and I can't find it. It's right here. So that's on Twitter. Look, everybody's over at that place in Chicago somewhere for Star Wars Celebration. I wish I was there. Maybe for Star Trek we'll all get together and meet up in Vegas. That's what I want to do. Is the Orange Cat still good? The Orange Cat is always still good. The Orange Cat is like the bestest thing ever. Right? The Orange Cat is like the bestest. I can't find my... Oh, there it is. It's in the Captain Marvel thing. Orange Cat is still good. He's adorable. Then a decade goes by and you hate driving. I love driving, actually. I know you ignored my last comment. Did I see your last comment, Darth Gavel? Let me scroll back. So this is the guy you covered up with your finger. Ex-husband a long time ago. like I said, I don't want to like dox somebody who I haven't spoken to in years and years and years, so. Clownfish is gonna be at the celebration. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I wish I would have gone. I could, you know, should I redo this and say get me a Star Wars celebration this weekend? No, that would be impossible. I'm sure there's like no hotels. That's why I'm like, you know, Star Trek. I'm a little more familiar with Star Trek. I've been to Chicago. I don't know. Chicago, I was like just at not too long ago. God, probably back in. Well, when I saw Ghost, I was just in Chicago when I saw Ghost. So. Star Wars Celebration. It's not May the 4th. I know, that's just when they're doing it. They do it every year, and maybe next year I'll go. Maybe for next year's I'll go. I'll get tickets early. I had maybe like 7,000 subs by the time Star Wars Celebration tickets sold out, and I was still doing more Star Trek. I didn't know I would have the connections with like the Fandom Menace people so much, and the Comics Gate and the Anime Gate people that I do, because I was still kind of just struggling when, you know, last time I had thought about going to Star Wars Celebration. I was like a really struggling YouTuber, and then of course moving halfway across country, that didn't help anything, but Wisconsin was much safer than Chicago. Yeah, you know, but still, you just drive in and actually the Wisconsin Ghost Show was where somebody died like last year, but we need a ticket to Florida first from Germany. Not happening. Oh, I'm sorry. When is the Star Trek Con? It is in August. I figure if I have the tickets and everything ready to go by June, I can get there. If I have, like, probably at the end of the week, if I have a quarter of it, then I can at least do the tickets to the con. And I think by the end of the month, I can probably do everything if I have, like, half of it. The other half is just sort of, like, food, doing the tours, doing the actual... That's like, the thing is, like, they charge so much money for autographs. I don't know if I would even want to do that, because, like, do I really want to stand in line for 3 hours and walk up to somebody for, like, to get their autograph? Some 80-year-old person who doesn't want to be there. I don't know. But I do want to go to it. Because it looks cool, because they have, like, the poetry readings. They have Data singing. Like, Brent Spiner's going to be singing big band stuff, I think. Like, his Sinatra stuff. You got a Rat Pack show with like, I think, with James Darren. Fuck, James Darren is going to be there doing, like, a Rat Pack thing with a lot of the Deep Space Nine people. You got Jeffrey Combs, I think, is going to be part of that. I think who else? Andrew Robinson's going to be there. I think he's going to be part of something. So you've got all the, like, the cool Deep Space Nine people. It's like a huge Deep Space Nine reunion sort of thing. And that was the good one. That was, like, the best one. How much is Mecha selling autographs for? You guys want one? I don't even think that, I didn't even consider that people might want one. I mean, I would just go and hang out. I mean, I wouldn't have, like, a booth or anything. I would probably just go and we'd probably meet up at a bar or something with, like, a whole bunch of us, or a restaurant or something. It'd probably be more of a restaurant. It'd probably be something like that, because I'm not a big drinker, but it's Vegas, so it might be like why not? James Darren, who played Vic Fontaine. Yes, James Darren, who was, like, in the 60s as James Darren, you know? He was a star. He was like a Frankie Avalon, you know? He was also, I think, in Gidget. He was in the Gidget movies, or one or two of the Gidget movies. I think Smashed with Mecha, why not? Well, of course, Jesse Miller's planning on going. Pete from Creepy Little Book's planning on going. So we want to try and get a whole group of people. We want to try and get, like, DJD's show out there. I don't know if he wants to go out. Like, Mary Mayhem, we'll try and get her to go up to Star Trek. I don't know if she's a big Star Trek person. But hey, Vegas, right? Vegas in August. There's always something to do. I want to see the Game of Thrones fountain, too. They have a Game of Thrones thing at the Bellagio. I don't know if they're still going to be doing it, but they basically do the theme from Game of Thrones to the fountain show. And if you guys have ever done the fountain show, I used to live in Vegas because I actually really like it, but I kind of want to go back. When is Star Wars Celebration this week? It's this week. There's no way I'm making it to Star Wars Celebration. I probably should have put up something like 2 months ago if I would wanted to go to that, but even then, I couldn't have gotten tickets or anything. James Darren was in Time Tunnel. I need to watch that one. I liked all the Irwin Allen shows in the 60s. Yeah, it's Vegas. Too much to do. The fountain show sounds oddly pornographic. Let me see if I can find a picture of it. Vegas fountain show. I'm sure I can. Vegas Game of Thrones fountain show. Here's where we get copyright struck because it's the thing. Alright. Game of Thrones takes the water in the fountain show and the blah blah blah. Alright. This is from somebody's YouTube channel. Boop. Fountain show at the Bellagio. Okay, that's like an actual Bellagio thing. So that's the, and of course we can't. I'm leaving the tip jar up to cover it. We'll skim through it. So it goes into the Game of Thrones song, and it does the fountain display, and it does that. I want to see in person. Here's where we get copyright struck. They show dragons in the mist there. They show the fires. Nice. That makes me actually want to watch Game of Thrones again. I haven't watched it in a while. I want to see that. I want to see that while they have that up. Doesn't that look cool? So that's not too far. That's like across the interstate from where the Rio is. You can actually walk from the Rio to the Bellagio, I think, or at least to Caesars. And then the Bellagio is like not too far. I used to live in Vegas. I hung out around there all the time, but isn't it cool? I don't like Game of Thrones, but that's cool. Right, Kitty says. It's cool though. They have a lot of different ones, so I do want to see that. That's kind of exciting. I want to get there and do like all the vloggy stuff, and I wouldn't be able to probably put that on YouTube. I'd probably have to put that on Patreon because of the music. But it's really cool. You can see that, like, it's best at night, so you want to see that like late at night. The water is on fire. Yeah, it's cool. But it's fun. Is it just me or is Game of Thrones overrated? It's a little overrated, but it's something you need to get excited for, you know? And at the end of the day, everything's overrated. You kind of have to take a look at life and be, I'm going to get excited about this, whether it's going to be overrated or garbage or not, because sometimes you just want to have fun, right? Why don't you watch Game of Thrones anymore? I just ran out of time for the most part. I got like 5 seasons in, and then I have like the season 6 and 7 I think, and I just never got back to it. I don't know, I just kind of lost interest. I don't know, I was probably going through a lot of depression issues and probably going through a lot of, plus I was trying desperately to build my channel gaming, so that's around the same time I started doing like the Saturday night video game streams for a while when I was a gaming channel, doing the trading and the giveaways and all that stuff for like 4 hours. Have you considered moving over to DLive? No, I am not considering moving over to DLive. That's not going to happen unless everybody goes and says that they will subscribe to me there, but that's not going to happen. There's just no reason for it to have 2 people over there watching me, because my crowd is not the PewDiePie crowd at all. I can't fucking stand PewDiePie. He's annoying. I can't stand anything about it. I don't subscribe to him. I don't care about the T-Series versus PewDiePie stuff, because he's a multi-million-dollar YouTuber. He's not the little guy. He doesn't represent the little guy. He represents corporate YouTube still. Even though he kind of gets shit on from corporate YouTube, he still kind of represents that to me, so. Jeremy from the Quartering is moving over there, and, you know, he has the 100,000 subs to do it in a day job, so I know me. If I move over there, I'll have 2 people follow me over there, and I'll still have to work on YouTube, and I'll still have to do all of that, and then I'll be maintaining 4 channels, and I'll go crazy, and I'll be miserable, and I'll hate everything. Yeah, fuck PewDiePie. Never heard of DLive before Pewds partner with them. Exactly. And there's no reason to, because they're not going to take off. None of these alternatives to YouTube take off, so there's no reason to. It's the same thing with Subscribestar. That's just like one more thing I got to deal with. I barely have time for my Patreon stuff, so that's why I don't really push it a lot, because I mean, if people want to sign up for the Patreon for like the $1 a month level, that's great. I really appreciate it, and I try and remember to put videos early access there for that, because a lot of the time I'll upload a video in advance, but I don't have time to make new accounts. I don't have time to set up GoFundMes properly. I don't have time to, yeah. I just don't have time. But yeah, get in early, ride the wave. But it was like Hitbox. I went over from Twitch to Hitbox with 2 people. It's stupid. It's bullshit. It's not gonna matter. I'll be knocking my video views down in half. So it's not gonna happen. End of discussion. Yeah, I barely remember to manage to watch people I know on Twitch. That's kind of how I am. I have the Twitch account set up. I have the affiliate thing. I never use it. I don't think I've ever even qualified to like reach the payment threshold over there, but sometimes you have to order more time on Amazon. I know. Well, that's the thing. Like, there's no time in the day to do anything. That's the problem. 93 million 9-year-olds disagree. I would delete my channel if I had a bunch of 9-year-olds in chat. I fucking hate kids. No, like, that's the trigger. That's the trigger right there. You got me. I will never go over there if there's 93 million 9-year-olds on that. I will never go over to the other thing. That's kind of why. If you tell me PewDiePie is over there, I know what his crowd is like, because I've dealt with those little fuckers, and they are not fun. They are not fun. They're the little kids that I mute and block in video games. They're there screaming into their mic, calling you the N-word, and yeah, oh, no. Alright, I want nothing to do with that. Thank you for warning me away from that. I will never be going over to PewDiePie's streaming service. Add it to your GoFundMe. Las Vegas sounds amazing. I wish we got amazing cons like that in Australia. Oh, thank you. I don't know if that's going to be the official one, though. I really appreciate it. I don't know if that'll be the official one. I might have to... I gotta change it out, because it had some information weird in it. But thank you. I appreciate it. Let me look at it. Let me look at it. Because now I might have to go through with that one. That is not what I want. I don't want AdSense. I want the GoFundMe. Unless there's a new one that got made while I was complaining about PewDiePie. Spartan Jeremy, hail. Can't stay much longer, but hail. Thank you. Las Vegas is the best during the 90s. See, I liked Vegas. I didn't go into the I didn't go into in the 90s though. The first time I went was like 2000s. And that was alright. It was alright. Would you join the Guild of Calamicious Intent if it was real? I'd have to know what it is first. I'd have to know what it is. What is it? Refresh my memory. Somebody to say no. I don't even know if I have the right password for this. Please check your email or password. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, so don't send money to the GoFundMe because I can't even get into it anymore, apparently. I don't even know what it is. Because that's the problem, is that, like, if you did get the link last night, that one is not going to be actually given out because I think I have to delete that one. So if you want to delete your payment or whatever, go ahead because I can't even get into it anymore. Do you have any more karaoke plans? Maybe. I don't think anybody who still uses their MySpace account or even does anything. I've never had a MySpace account. Venture Brothers. Oh, I hated Venture Brothers. I could not stand it. I tried one episode. And I think here's the thing. Anytime I associate it with somebody I hate, somebody who really bugs the fuck out of me, that was the thing that killed it for me for Venture Brothers. Between that and just like the guy who killed an alligator right away, and then there was some other animal death. No, I can't watch Venture Brothers. You did well at karaoke. Oh, thank you, Sting Kenobi. I'm terrible at karaoke. Yeah, you're gonna have to tune in to Mary Mayhem's channel if you hope for karaoke. That's true, because I'm scared to death of putting like music on my channel. MySpace lost most of their media. I never like got into MySpace. I never got into social media and stuff. This is why I'm like bad with Twitter. I'm bad with like any of the stuff. Oh, thank you so much, Alman Wolfsbane, $2 super chat. Orange Cat good, Blonde's not bad. Orange Cat is good. Oh, I gotta wait for the stuff to drop in there. I like the tip jar. I don't know. Maybe I'll leave the tip jar up. But yeah, Orange Cat. Oh, look at the face. Oh, look at the little face. See, I know every detail of this cat's face. I can't remember what Brie Larson looks like. But I can remember, okay, his little head's tilted to the side. He's got the little name tag that says Goose on it. He's got the big green eyes. He's so pretty. I think he's a girl cat, but... Will be covering Batwoman? Probably not. I don't watch television. I rarely watch television. Like, those superhero shows are just garbage, aren't they? Aren't they just bad? Like, I wouldn't want to waste my time on them. Like, it's bad enough I have to watch Discovery just because I started it. I kind of feel like anytime I start a show, I have to finish it all the way through, unless I completely hate it in the first 5 minutes. You could cosplay as Bird Girl from Harvey Birdman and at a Star Trek convention and see how many think you're a Birdman from Flash Gordon. I wouldn't know what that looks like. I never liked Birdman either. I hated Harvey Birdman too. That was another one. I liked Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I liked C-Lab 21. Hated Harvey Birdman. I don't know, just something about it. I just couldn't stand. Between that and like the Venture Brothers, Johnny Quest. Oh, I hated all those shows. I know. This is where everybody unsubscribes to me. They're like, you don't like anything. I know, I'm sorry. I don't. Wagyu. My favorite social media is IRC. I remember IRC. I used to probably have Merc installed on my computer one time. Steve, I like the comics and animation stuff. See, and I don't have any artistic anything. Like, I used to paint in like the 90s. I just don't even have an aesthetic for it. I just find it to be... I've gotten very Vulcan in my old age. I'm like, yeah, I could put a picture on the wall, but that would mean I would have to decide what picture would go on the wall, and then I'm just gonna look at it anyway. It doesn't actually do anything other than it's just something to look at. So that's kind of what goes through my head with like art and comics or any of that stuff. At least you see Lab, you're good for now. Only before they only when they had the original captain. Supergirl's SJW cancer is so far to the left that it fell off the cliff. Oh no. thank you so much, Drunk on Tacos. $5 super chat. If you remember what Brie Larson looks like, imagine a massive C word that wants to speak to a manager. I'd like to speak to your supervisor or whatever. Yeah, on Rob's soundboard. That's great. I don't look Vulcan. I know, but I feel like it sometimes. I feel very, like, standoffish. I'll get in moods. Sometimes I'll be like, why would I want to do that? Like, even in the midstream, I'll, like, just, my mood will just shift into, like, that's not, you know, that's not logical to do that. That's not very logical to like something just because of how it looks. Or it's weird. It's weird. Oh, I love the Better Off Dead Dead for $2 sound. Well, thank you. I try and do a lot of different ones. I have the new $1. The 420 changed out. The 1701 is great. Is a great one. The 666 is fun. What other like exact denominations do I have? Oh, I have a 69 exactly. What am I 69 exactly? Oh, I don't remember. But the 69 exactly is fun too. Show your ears are probably pointy. They're not really. They're kind of red because it's warm. But no, they're not pointy. Mecha Vulcan. I do have a 351. 69 cents. Nothing pops up. I don't think you can super chat under $1. So there's it's $69 exactly. Because I figured it's a high amount, but once in a while it happens. Never feel like you guys have to, but once in a while it does. The new update looks like Twitter, and they're losing their shit over the new Joker movie now. Afraid it'll turn white guys into murderers. Oh, fuck them. Because no white guy ever killed anybody until the Joker movie came out. Ugh, this is just stupid people being stupid who don't remember anything, who need to like read a history book. I swear, you should not be allowed on Twitter without or allowed to vote or allowed out of the house on social media. You shouldn't be allowed to have the internet until you pass an IQ test. And you have to have like at least 120 IQ and some critical thinking and reasoning skills before you're allowed to interact with other people. Other than that, you're just like, oh, you're dumb. You get to go work at McDonald's for the rest of your life. You don't get to impact. You know, you don't get to impact anything. You don't get to be like, you don't get to be a diversity hire if you have an IQ of like 80. A history test. They need that. Same thing for becoming a parent. Absolutely. Anything that affects your ability to interact with other people, you should need a license for, but I've been saying that for years. Oh, I've been saying that for years too. I'm a horrible, heartless bitch though. Yeah, nothing going on in society that hasn't happened before. It's just we can show our outrage to a wider audience instantly. Yeah, and you got a lot of fake propaganda. There's a lot of people using that to push their propaganda out there. That, you know, like all the Star Trek Discovery shills, man. All those guys who come along and are like, oh, well, the first season of Next Generation was bad. No, it wasn't. It really wasn't. The first season of Next Gen wasn't bad. And they'll be like, oh, well, season 1 of Deep Space Nine was bad. No. If you think season 1 of Next Gen was bad in its entirety, if you can't find one episode, yeah, if the worst episode of season 1 of TNG was worse than the best episode of any episode of Discovery, of any season of Discovery, then, you know, then we'll talk. But no, you won't find that. Hopefully that came out right. I think I lost it halfway through. Oh no, 2 people watching. What happened? Did we lose everybody? We lost everybody in chat. Something happened. Something happened. It went down to like 2 people watching. What does my thing say? It says nobody's watching, but that's because YouTube, okay, 136 watching. Because YouTube sucks, because YouTube is doing something weird and screwy. Because lying to me. No, like seriously, like here, if you look at my thing. 2 people watching is what it says. So this is like what I see when I see you guys in chat. Also, thank you so much for £4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Would let's see. No, don't go away. It's gonna go away. All right, I'm gonna read it from here. Can the new generation of She-Ra hypocritical as they insult the 80s version? There's an error request. Please try again in 30 seconds. What's going on? I can't see it. Can you guys see me? All right, let me see if I can. It's an internal server error at Google. Oh no, I'm gonna have to go to like my to my live stream. Alright, so it was like my live dashboard flipped out. Or I got another copyright strike for all I know. I don't know. Alright, I can see you guys here. I just can't see you on my main page. Alright, that's better. That's better. I can see you guys over here. I just can't see you on my little dashboard page. Press F if you can see her. I couldn't even see the chat or anything. I just had to go to my other browser. Alright, let me go back to the super chat. Oh, let's see. Are you asking me if I think the new generation of She-Ra is hypocritical? I think that the new people on She-Ra are very hypocritical. I think the new people of She-Ra are very much... I think they're hypocritical. I think they're kind of selfish. I think they're kind of bullies. I think they're kind of childish. I think they're kind of spoiled brats for She-Ra. I think that's part of it, and I think that they're just trying to steal something that wasn't theirs, that they happened to get the license for, and now they're trying to say, oh yes, this is how it was all the time. This is what always happened. This is how it always was. No, it's not. They're trying to rewrite history. They're trying to say, oh yes, we created these characters. No, you didn't. You created a new interpretation based on these characters, but you didn't create the characters. You didn't flesh out all these things. You just went and you had something to start off, right? You just ripped off something and changed it. What are your thoughts on Enterprise? I personally thought it was crap. I liked Enterprise towards the end. It was shit, like, for a while. I completely stopped watching it, right? It was shit for a while, and then, like, once I went back and rewatched it, I'm like, oh, okay, season 3 and 4 got okay. Season 3 and 4 got pretty good. Or at least season 4 got pretty good. Season 3, maybe not. There was, like, that weird time when they went back to, like, World War II, Nazi Germany. It was dumb, but... So you're saying they're pulling J.K. Rowling, Cam the Man, £1.99. Thank you so much. You know, I think they're just trying to. I think they're just going in with their own show, and then they just decided to do this fanfic on existing characters. I think that's the biggest thing, is that they're just doing this fanfic. But Enterprise is a great series. The last season was great. That stuff when they really went and developed the Andorians. And Shran and Archer's little bromance thing, that was great. Like, anything else, no. Anything else was like, no. But, you know, season 1 started off okay, but then season 3 and 4 came along, and, well, season 2, that whole Xindi War arc really lost me, because it was boring. It was, at the end of the day, it was, like, mostly boring. Archer did a lot of stupid things that bothered me. It was way better than Discovery, though. It was still way better than Discovery. Shran was awesome. He was. Nathan Norman. Netflix She-Ra is not supported by the toy license holders. When they try to get another company to make toys, Mattel sent a cease and desist. I believe it. Like, Mattel doesn't even want to make the toys for She-Ra, because who's gonna buy them? One, like, Noelle Stevenson will put a fucking She-Ra pop vinyl on her desk, because that's who these people are. These people who are making comic properties and TV shows, these are the people who you would be working next to at a desk job, and they would have the pop figure on their desk. Now they're actually doing this stuff. These people aren't qualified. These people should be selling perfume at Macy's. These people should be working in data entry, not doing anything. And no offense to people who are working data entry, and they actually are way overqualified for it. And you know who you are, who I'm talking about with data entry, who's way overqualified for it. But no, like, that's who these people are like doing, you know, that's who these people should, like, the jobs that they should have. They should have a desk job. They should not be in the entertainment industry. They should not be getting these diversity hired positions where they come in with no resume, just because they went to college for 6 months or something, or they are LGBT, or they're of this ethnic group or that ethnic group, and that's why they're getting hired. They have no writing credits. You need somebody with a good writing credit at the very end of the day. Oh, and it sucks. It really sucks, because, like...
I said,
oh, thank you so much. Flaming TP, thank you so much.
Get your own goddamn money.
Jesse's not streaming today. You get my 350 today. Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. Jesse's awesome. I like I said, I saw their tweet out over it. Star Wars Celebration. That looks so fun. I'm happy for those guys. I wish I were there, and, you know, I'm probably gonna go and be in the chats watching all the Star Wars Celebration stuff. Is the High Council still on tonight? They're doing the High Council from Chicago probably, or no? I don't know. I don't even know what's going on with that. Isn't it on Ethan's channel tonight? If it is, I don't remember. I love the 350. Well, thank you. I have a lot of different little denominations. But I wish I was over there with everybody. That would be fun. That's why I'm trying to like think ahead for Star Trek Las Vegas. I'm trying to go there. High Council is on World Class Bullshitters tonight. Okay, High Council's on World Class Bullshitters tonight. And then come and check me out like on Creepy Little Book tonight at midnight Central. That's usually around when we start, and we talk about all kinds of cool spoopy stuff. So if they get a signal, it'll be on. Nice. I'm fairly sure they're doing the High Council. Well, I know that like some of them are there and sooner than others, and I really wish I could go to that. That would be fun, but you know, maybe next year. Maybe next year. Anyone else fantasize about being thrown into TNG Enterprise like on one of the Q episodes? God, I would love that. I would love that. I used to have like stupid dreams. I used to write bad songs.
You no
Thank you so much.
Get your own goddamn money.
I blank you. I don't have any issues with individuals. I gotta go back. I gotta look at it. All right. I assume. Oh, why does assume get dragged out? I assume you don't have issues with individuals with documented developmental disabilities or disabilities in general. I have so many things. No, obviously. Please don't think I do. Please don't think I do. But thank you so much for the donation. No, I don't. And that's the thing. Like, oh, you're quoting. It's in quotes. Isn't in quotes. But no, like I don't have any like. I get mad when they use that instead of like as a to like parade somebody around. Like if I were hired for a job based on the fact that I look the way I do, you know, oh, we need somebody who looks a little different. We need somebody who's a woman. We need somebody who's an LGBT woman, right? That is when I get really offended, when they hire somebody based on like a disability or based on that without having like writing credits. That's what really gets under my skin, is like, no, we need to start treating everybody equally based on something that, like a superficial thing, you know, like, and like if somebody can't walk or if somebody has different color skin or hair or eyes, that stuff does not matter as far as like a person's qualifications for a job, right? Oh, Junk on Tacos, thank you so much, $5 super chat. Like a creepy little book. I'm bored at night since I'm out on disability. Absolutely. Let me see if I can get that for you guys. It's in my subscriptions. Yeah, but we've been hanging out over there at night, and it's been pretty much a regular sort of thing. Let me link it. Creepy little book. I gotta find it. It's alphabetical. I have too many channels. How are you for being incandescent? I've never went to a Star Trek convention either. See, I haven't actually gone to one, except for I went in, I wandered around, and then I left, and I got my money back because there was nothing to do, because I got sold tickets for the wrong day. Alright, the link in chat is Creepy Little Books channel. He needs some subs too, but we've been doing the streams and then unlisted them at night, I think. Some good old headbang to Klingon opera. No, I went to like one Star Trek convention. I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm starting to weigh things on, okay, well, I regret not doing it. And I'm kind of regretting not getting the funds together sooner to go to Star Wars Celebration. And that's why it's kind of in the back of my head, like, I really want to go to Star Trek. I really want to look into that, but now I need to make sure that I kind of remember my stupid GoFundMe stuff. Because I have the GoFundMe set up. I might need to, like, transfer that. That's not even the right thing. I'll look at that when I'm offline. I can't be, like, typing on the other screen. Judge people by the quality of their character. Nothing else matters. Exactly. Or how intelligent you are. If you're just one of those batshit crazy people on Twitter that are like, I'm not gonna stand for this. I'm gonna start, like, oh god, like that woman yesterday in the clown makeup. They're like, she's like, oh, I'm not gonna allow the homophobic stuff, and you know, I'm gonna put all gay pride things on this Joker movie protest sign. Huh? Who are you fighting against? Who said anything about being anti-gay or anti-people of color? Did the Joker movie? I don't think they did. I don't think this new Joker movie is anti-anything. They're talking about somebody who's psychologically unstable who turns into a supervillain. It's not anti-clown, it's not anti-gay, it's not anti-people of color, it's not even anti-white males, it's just a fucking character. These people are just crazy. Like, those are people I have no respect for. Those people who are, like, making up their argument in their head, and then they go around treating everybody like they're a bunch of racist, sexist pieces of shit, and that's not how people are. Reverend Burfried, if you need a wheelchair on the Enterprise, you aren't in service anymore, period. If you're dyslexic, you aren't the boss of a science department. Also, period. That's true. I mean, you would need to be able-bodied enough to kind of go through the corridors in case of an emergency. That's why they put injured cops on desk jobs after a while. That's why they had the technology to fix stuff. Like, that's one of my biggest problems with Discovery, is that, like, they got the guy wheeling through on a wheelchair. We have the technology to fix that, though, in some situations, right? And if they didn't, then those people would be not in the position where they can physically, ably do the job, you know? They're and that sucks. That really pisses me off, that they're like, that they use people of color, or people of, or like LGBT or Asperger's. They're using that. They're using autism, they're using the spectrum, they're using dyslexia as, you know, as this kind of current representation sort of thing, which is fine. If, you know, people do need a certain amount of, you know, we can't just pretend that people don't exist, but at the same time, you kind of have to be a believable sort of person, or a believable actor or character or body type to do some of these things. I wouldn't be squeezing my fat ass into the Captain Marvel costume, nor should Brie Larson. She's too scrawny. She doesn't look like she's strong enough to be a superhero. You know, there's a lot of people, they don't look like they're strong enough to be superheroes. Like Spinnerella on She-Ra, Princesses of Power, the new one. 300 pounds, spins around, has the power of wind. And you don't think that there's a problem? You don't think the kids are gonna, like, make fat jokes about her? Of course they are. Kids are assholes. You know, adults are assholes. We're making fat jokes. Darth Cavill, I have a dream. What happened? I know what happened. What happened is what, and thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I think what happened is you have a lot of low IQ people going around to college, getting the information that once upon a time white men did stupid shit a long time ago, and they condense it down to, they're texting and they're like, huh, yeah, white man bad, got it. And then they need their little endorphin rush because they don't have anything else in their life. They were handed a participation trophy for everything. They were handed a medal. They were handed an award. They were taught to spell it like you feel it. So they don't have any sense of personal pride and accomplishment. They don't have any natural endorphin rush from doing a job successfully. They probably still live at home with their parents, a lot of them. They probably have never moved out. They've probably never had a job where they earn more than, you know, $100 a week. And they probably don't keep those jobs very long, so they never actually have any sense of accomplishment. So they need to go around saying, oh yeah, if I'm embarrassed to be a white person because of Donald Trump on Twitter, just so they get their little endorphin rush. And that's dangerous, that we live in a society like that, where these people think that way, and these people are a product of that. And I said 20 years ago the participation awards are a bad idea. You kind of need one winner. You need some competition. You need to... See, the thing with competition, in some circumstances, is that you want to try and make yourself better. You know, like I love Anna, that Star Wars girl, or Jessie Milestone, or any of them. And if I happen to notice that, like, Anna's channel is skyrocketing into the 70,000s, I'm like, gee... what's she doing that I need to do? Because I want to try harder and I want to get to where she is. And, you know, and it's the competitive nature. You can still be competitive, and you can still be like, keep that in the back of your mind. You know, you can be like, oh, I got more subs than this person this week. I got more subs today than this other YouTuber. But at the end of the day, it's like, we're all in the same sort of common goal of what we're doing, standing up against this crap. So it's not like we're competitive to where we want the other people to fail or anything. We never want that. At least I don't want that. I don't want anybody to fail, because if they fail, then, you know, I'm going to be next probably. So that's kind of where some competition is good. You know, competition can be a good thing. Thundercats says, one day these SJW or NPCs will have children, and those children will eventually going to rebel against them. That day is going to be fun to watch. It is. They had to transfer that one woman off DS9 because she was from a low-gravity environment. Yeah, Melora. And they couldn't adapt to DS9 to her specific needs because of the tech. Well, that's one of the cool things. That's one of the good ways that they did handle that, was that they had Melora, who's in a wheelchair because she couldn't walk in our gravity. You know, she was from a much lighter gravity, her climate. But Dr. Bashir figured out a way to kind of make it so she could adapt to our gravity. And they did the same thing on the Orville, too, with Alara a little bit, where, you know, they had to kind of make the decision to stay on their home planet or interact with the rest of the galaxy. And in both cases, they both chose to kind of say, yeah, I'm going to go home. I think I need to be home. So... they did reduce the gravity in her quarters for a while, and even Dax was like, yeah, I had to replicate all the parts for a wheelchair. I haven't seen one of these in, like, you know, hundreds of years. Because that's how Discovery is. They don't pay attention to big major episodes, and that was a season 1 episode, I think, 1 or 2 in Deep Space Nine. They don't pay attention to it. Wasn't Melora the one who played Doctor Who's girlfriend on one of the TV shows? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't think it was the same actress. But... Okay, I gotta sleep. Darth Gavel, work nights. Well, thank you for being here. Pink Brain is Crazy Brain. Oh, Pink Brian is Crazy Brian. I'm dyslexic. I even see the Brian there right next to you. Hello, dudes and dudettes. Dyslexia sucks. Brain and Brian. I can never see those clearly. I always, constantly am misspelling just because my brain will try and type one letter and then the other. Oh, it's bad, but... But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I don't like keeping these more than 2 hours just so I have something to upload. I will be uploading this to my second channel. I'm going to go check out the other GoFundMe and see what happened with that, if you did throw some money in there last night. And thank you, Tony Nasser. I'll have something up for an official one. It might just have to be that one. I just might have to use that one if I remember how to log into it, but... Loquacious Primate. Hail Mecha. Speaking of DS9, episodes of Bashir. Remember the augments? I do a little bit. Mary Mayhem, you're the best. You're the best. Go check out Mary Mayhem's channel. Go check out Creepy Little Book. Go check out, who else? Drunk 3PO. Proper Jeremy, who's Proper Jenny. All the big channels, all the Star Wars channels. Midnight's Edge After Dark. I will probably be doing a show over there tonight. Probably doing a show on Creepy Little Book. We got a lot coming, so I gotta go make dinner. I'm gonna go make dinner. Making cabbage, which is good. I'm gonna smell like cabbage and onions and things. But it is my award-winning cabbage casserole that I'm taking the casserole away and putting spinach wraps in. But yes, food is good. But yeah, it's been fun. Thank you guys so much. I love you so much. It's like $30 already towards that, and I'm gonna see like shit. If I do like these for 10 days straight. I'm gonna see if I can't throw the other, like the PayPal stuff or the super chats in there as well. If I can't tweak that and be like, okay, and like do the adjust for math. But thank you so much. Link for Creepy Little Book's channel. It is over here. We go live at like midnight central. I think this is the channel. I think that's it. We go live at like midnight central, and full warning, it's kind of the chill hangout stream. I'm hanging out, chatting about creepy stuff and UFOs and paranormal stuff, occult stuff, missing weird stories. Those are fun. Thank you so much. I'm gonna roll the credits. We're gonna roll the credits today.
My excellent friend.
Yeah, just game subscribe. And yeah, if you guys are brand new to the channel, please subscribe. It really helps. Uncheck and recheck the notification bell if you do want to be notified once every 3 videos. I'm gonna try and do regular Tuesday streams. I'm gonna try and stream more. I'll figure out if I can do something. If I start just kind of stream sniping the other stream, then I don't know. I'll see. Then I'll see what happens. But I might. So it wouldn't be sniping. It would be like screen grabbing.
Hail Satan! Hail Satan!
Thank you, Chris Person 666 donation. It's just helping out because John Wick's dog is good. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. John Wick's dog is good. Orange cat good. John Wick doggy good. Oh, the little Daisy puppy. It makes me sad. It was Pete, a creepy little book. Pete over on another channel, just a good friend of the channels. Total punk rocker. You'll love him. He's cool. And of course, we have all the regulars like DJD shows there. Mary Mayhem's there. We have a lot of people in the comics community. You know, we got people drawing books on stream. It's great, but thank you guys so much. I will see you guys on the next video or live stream. Bye! Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.